and we're back on the SR100. And I have the frame kind of sitting where I think it's going to go. I have it sitting to where I think it's actually plumbed up. I think it's leveled, and I think it's got the right angle. So far we're at 0 degrees here, 3 degrees back, and 3 degrees back. So we've got it leveled out, got this 3 degrees, got it spaced properly, I do believe, and we've got 2 tubes cut and notched and sitting there ready to be welded. So I think I'm ready to go ahead and start doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple good tacks on there and see if we can't get this guy holding itself. And basically, so what I got going on is I measured tires off my Pontiac. They're 24 and some change tall. So I put it at 12 inches to center. Right now we're sitting at 13 and a half, which is an 1.5 inch difference. Now I think I'll be able to get that 1/2 inch out of just adjusting the coilovers and raising the A-arms up a little bit. And then not only that, but I'll run probably one size tire bigger, because I think it needs to be a bigger tire than 24 inches tall. So probably try to make it 25 or 26. So I'm gonna try to fill out the wheel well, but we'll see. But there's always options to adjust it out of the control arm and just raise it up a little bit. So I don't think there's gonna be a big deal there. But basically, all I'm doing is tacking this on and then make my other down bars go down and then tack them on, and then I'll cut this section of frame out. And then of course I'll always do fish mount plates on the inside and outside just to make sure everything's super strong. I don't want anything to go anywhere on this guy. I want it to be perfect from the get-go, so that's what the goal is. Went ahead and took 2 steps back on the project. I went ahead and I had an angle finder on these spindles when I had it kind of mocked up and kind of temporary tacked, and I couldn't get enough movement out of them. It was all the way in this notch as far as it could go. So it was all the way out here, and I still couldn't get my 6 degrees back on these. So I can only get to about 3. So that means that this hat needed to come out more, and when I looked at it, it was a little skewed on top, so I went ahead and cut the hat off. Not only that, but I couldn't get it 90 degrees at ride height either on the spindle, so I needed to bring it out farther, and there was just no more adjustment left in the hat. So I'm happy I kind of checked it. So instead of the hat overhanging like this, I'm probably gonna have to bring it out farther, and which that kind of sucks, because that brace point right here that comes down, I'll have to either cut the ear off and move it back, or do something there, because then it'll let me go out far enough to where I can get my spindles to lay back 6 degrees, and also solving the issue of getting 90 degrees for the face, so caster and camber. So it's kind of just the best of both worlds, trying to get this fixed. So I figured in the meantime, I went ahead and made these, and this side's tacked in. So if you look down it, it's super straight. There's no dog legs in it. This one over here, not super straight, got a dog leg in it. So that's just my error. So now I just have to cut this hat off, cut it free here, cut some tacks on that bar so I can push it over here, and that'll just make everything a little bit better, make the tubes line up, and stuff like that. So that's kind of my plan now. You can see I got this guy cut and ready to go in, but I want to make sure I straighten out these rails, and I think I can straighten them out and fix the caster camber all in one shot. So I'm going to do that, and I also want to double check these measurements because I had it off about an 1/8 inch front to back here. So I want to make sure that I'm super duper close this time. So nothing like doing it twice. Alright, got these tubes fixed up, looking a lot more plumb. Now I just got to get the cross member centered again and also leveled all at the same time, so it's going to take me a second, but I think Alright, this is why tacking and checking stuff is very important. So I have these centered, which is what I was told to do as far as everything that I've read and the instructions that I see. But in order to get this laid back to, this is sitting at 5.5 degrees back, 90 degrees in the spindle. And so this is where I would try to align it to when I was doing it. But as you can tell, I'm all the way maxed out here and all the way maxed out here. So it's sitting as far as it could be cranked. And if you look at the A-arm inside the spring, or the spring pocket, if you look at the A-arm inside of the spring pocket, the A-arm is shifted real hard like this in order to achieve the angles that I want on the spindles down here. But since it's tacked, and I can just cut those tacks and scoot this back probably a 1/2 inch, and that'll ease these angles up a little bit on these A-arms and kind of rotate them back a little bit, but still hold my angles that I want down here. So that is what I'm going to try to do here, is just cut these tacks, scoot them back a little bit, and then tack them back on, and then I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I know I can get my angle out of it here, but it's just more of an aesthetic thing now at this point, that I want to scoot it back so it doesn't look as aggressive as it is now. So that's where I'm at with it, and that's what I'm going to do. I will do the same thing on this side, 1/2 inch back, and I'm way more pleased with that. A lot more adjustment, and everything looks perfect. You can see now that they're moved back a 1/2 inch from center, that everything is kind of just a little bit better. Everything's not cranked, so you still have some adjustment. So these are not perfect. Still needs to come out a little bit. It's not quite 90, but it's it's got enough adjustment in it where I'm not concerned. This side is nearly the exact same. So I'm extremely happy with the way everything kind of turned out and everything's working out so far. Front cross member is, in my eyes, mocked up. It still needs to be welded, and I'll weld all the stuff on top here. But overall, I'm happy with it. Everything looks like it's going to work out really nice. Everything looks like I'm going to be able to adjust it and be able to align it just right. So that's where I'm calling it for today's episode of Andrew's Garage. Don't forget to tune in next week for another episode. Till then, we will see you later.